Tonight we report on the Saddle Mountain fire and a chain of collisions caused by a semi-truck. What's going on in sports, Bob?
The River Dogs take on Taylor Baseball in the Baden Showcase Championship game, and the Manta Rays host the sizzling summer swim meet. Here's a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Here in the Weather Department, we're watching a little instability the next couple of days. Lots of clouds, a few showers. Temperatures, though, very nice. Better enjoy it because the heat's coming back. The tail's coming up.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFiber1 News.
From the iFiber1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFiber1 News, your number one source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFiber1 News, and it starts now.
Wind kept the Saddle Mountain fire out of Grant County last weekend. The fire started at about 4:30 p.m. on Friday and burned more than 38,000 acres. Grant County Sheriff's spokesman Kyle Foreman said the fire reached the Kittitas County side of an abandoned railroad trestle which crosses the Columbia River. Grant County Fire District 10 and U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife firefighters set up on the Grant County side of the trestle in case the wind changed. A level 1 evacuation warning for Beverly, Shawana, and Wanapum Village was ordered on Friday and lifted on Saturday. The warning meant residents should have been aware of the danger, and people with special needs or with animals should have made preparations for relocating. The Washington State Patrol closed State Route 243 for a few hours on Friday night due to smoke. The fire is 90% contained. Motorcycle riders came to visit Soap Lake and listen to live music. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Hundreds of motorcycle enthusiasts from around the Northwest rumbled into Soap Lake and other Grant County communities over the weekend for the 2014 Run to the Sun event. The event featured live music, a memorial poker run, a kids' play area, and vendors. The Brent Blake Memorial Poker Run kicked off Saturday. Participants rode from the event-sponsored Del Red Pub in Soap Lake to Harvest Moon Tavern in Wilson Creek, Heartline Recreation Cafe in Heartline, and Electric City Bar and Grill in Electric City. They then returned to the Soap Lake Businessmen's Club. Participants collected playing cards at each stop to try to make the best poker hand. The poker run is in memory of local artist and Soap Lake icon Brent Blake, who founded the event and died last year from leukemia. A portion of the proceeds from the poker run will go to the Brent Blake Foundation for Big Bend Community College Art Student Scholarships. I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber1 News.
Thanks, Jeff. A semi-truck caused a chain reaction when it rear-ended a pickup at the intersection of State Route 17 and Nelson Road in Moses Lake on Friday. Richard Cook, a 63-year-old Spokane resident, was driving a red 2007 International semi-truck. According to the Washington State Patrol, he allegedly rear-ended a white 2007 Chevrolet Silverado pickup driven by Taylor Johnson, a 27-year-old Connell man. Both men were injured and taken to Samaritan Hospital. The collision pushed the pickup forward into the rear of a gray 2011 Toyota Prius driven by Dwayne Gear, a 63-year-old Corvallis, Oregon resident. Llewellyn Gear, an 80-year-old Moses Lake resident, was a passenger. Both men were injured and taken to Samaritan Hospital. The Prius was forced into the rear of a white 2013 Chrysler minivan driven by Hamilton Loomis, a 28-year-old Katy, Texas resident. He was not injured, according to the State Patrol. The minivan collided with the rear of a white 2013 Volkswagen Jetta driven by Kimberly Hua, a 47-year-old Kennewick resident. She received minor injuries and was treated at the scene. The State Patrol reported the cause of the collision was driver inattention, and a ticket for negligent driving in the second degree was issued to Cook. CrossFit Sagebrush held a fundraiser for Grant County's Parks and Recreation. Reporter Nick White has the story.
Last Saturday, Freitas CrossFit Sagebrush held the Basin Beatdown. The event was held to motivate local fitness. CrossFit workouts consist of WODs, or Workout of the Days, and for this competition, the WOD was the Beat in the Street. The amateur group, which was open to the public, included rowing, box jumps, sit-ups, and kettlebell swings. However, the competitive heat was a little more intense, including literally hundreds of push-ups, box jumps, ground overhead lifts, and more. A mixed team from Chelan and Wenatchee, called the Outsiders, won the competition with a time of just over 32 minutes. Each team paid a $20 entrance fee, and the proceeds were donated to Grant County's Parks and Recreation. You can learn more about the event and CrossFit Fitness at the CrossFit Sagebrush Facebook page. For iFiber One News, I'm Nick White.
Thanks, Nick. Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after a short break.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hi everybody, meteorologist Don Morelli with you here on iFiber Channel 1 News Weather. Hope you enjoyed your Monday. Your forecast, of course, brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota Dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Well, the headlines, not too bad. We have some much needed showers possibly. But the big thing is that I really want to emphasize that these comfortable temperatures last for a while. ... because the heat wave, another heat wave is in the offing. It looks like by the end of the work week, more likely the weekend, and much of next week looks very hot. But until then, below normal temperatures, lots of clouds the next couple of days, even a chance for a few showers the next 48 hours. And that's good news. We could use a little raindrop or two. Bad news is a lightning bolt or two might still create a little fire danger. I know the temperatures are real low, the humidities are high, so the fire danger isn't as high as it was last week. But anytime we get lightning strikes, of course, we'll have to contend with that. 85, 55, the extremes today, below normal by about an average of 5 degrees. 5 degrees below normal of the high, and about 6 degrees below normal on the low. And as far as Moses Lake, looking at temperatures this afternoon, 83 degrees. 56, a nice, comfortable afternoon. Winds last night, I think it was around the midnight hour. Boy, did they pick up from the west-northwest. They settled on down much of the day, but still looking at a light breeze from the south, temperature 83 degrees. A very, very nice evening, but clouds are tending to increase as another push of cool air. We have quite a bit of instability above us that's coming in from the eastern areas of the Gulf of Alaska, drifting over British Columbia. You see this swirl here. That's very, very cool air above us. So, of course, anytime you get daytime heating, warm air likes to rise, hits that cold pocket, and look what happens on Wednesday, especially showers or maybe some thunder showers around. As that rotates out, so much of the rest of the work week, Thursday, Friday, looks pretty nice. But then the heat comes back Saturday. Temperatures tomorrow in the 70s, even some 60s out far west, a little cool. Inland northwest, a few isolated spotty shower storms, looking at temperatures in the upper 70s, lower 80s. And here in the Columbia Basin, we're looking for temperatures with lots of clouds around in the mid-80s. Again, comfortable temperatures below normal, but the shower threat will be with us. Not only a little bit tomorrow, but more so on Wednesday, you saw. Look at these temperatures only in the 70s. But get ready. The heat does look like it's going to return, so enjoy the cooler temperatures. Again, your forecast was brought to you by Bud Clary Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Toyota wants to know, how did you celebrate summer?
We go fishing. We like to hike. We love camping, mountain biking, as often as possible.
No matter the activity, there's a Toyota perfect to take you there. From that favorite fishing spot, camping area, or just a great summer drive, including Tundra. Now offered with reduced APR financing or an amazing lease. For details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today and enjoy your summer to the fullest. Toyota, let's go places.
Searching for that perfect place to settle down? Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Aho Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Aho home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Aho Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
Welcome back. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with today's sports. The Columbia Basin River Dogs match up with Taylor Baseball in the championship of the Baden Showcase at Husky Field in Seattle tonight. The Dogs advanced to the title game after pulling out a 4-3 win over the Federal Way Buzz in an 8-inning semifinal contest Sunday. The team went 6-0 in pool play and is riding a 14-game win streak heading into the Washington Baseball Open Thursday. The venue will take place at 2 locations. The River Dogs will play their games on the JV field at Ephrata High School Thursday through Sunday. The Desert Dogs will play games at Wharton High School beginning Friday. Well, swimmers came from as far away as Canada to take part in the sizzling summer swim meet at the Surf and Slide Water Park in Moses Lake over the weekend. Smoke from the lingering wildfires threatened the event, but the air quality proved good enough to hold the competition. Dozens of swimmers skimmed through the waters at the Aquatic Center during the 3-day event, hoping to be the first to touch the edge with the best time. Unfortunately, the results of the meet were not made available prior to airing our sports segment. We will provide the results once they do become available. 6 divisions, 38 teams, and roughly 158 players participated in the annual 3-on-3 basketball tournament at Basin Summer Sounds over the weekend in Ephrata. The event is one of the biggest fundraisers for the Ephrata Rotary Club. In the 5th and 6th grade boys category, it was Never Stop taking top honors. Not Ephrata U won the 7th and 8th grade competition. The high school boys bracket had Illuminati cutting down the nets. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles took first in the high school girls bracket. Flow Bros captured the men's division, and Anytime Fitness out-hustled all comers in the men's competitive action. Northern Ireland's Rory McIlroy shot a 1-under par 71 to close out the British Open Sunday to claim the Claret Jug. The 25-year-old led wire to wire and has now notched a U.S. Open, PGA Championship, and a British Open to his belt. He joins Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods as the only player with 3 different majors at age 25 or younger. Well, that's it for sports. We'll be right back after this.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Our spotlight story tonight is about Ephrata's annual Basin Summer Sounds Festival. Reporter Cameron Probert gives us an inside look at this year's celebration.
Music filled downtown Ephrata Friday and Saturday as Basin Summer Sounds brought bands, cars, basketball, and food to the city. The festival celebrated its 11th year with the return of fan favorite Hamilton Loomis as the Friday night headliner and country music band Little Texas as the Saturday night headline act. Committee member Alan Troop said the turnout for the festival was good.
It's been a halfway decent crowd. Had a good crowd last night. I'm looking for more tonight after it cools off a little bit.
The festival mixed Grant County performers such as Danica Knowlton and Mary Laufelbein with bands from across the Northwest and beyond. The event has attracted people from across the state to see the performers.
The idea of the festival is just to give something to the community. I mean, this is run by volunteers, strictly volunteers. We survive with donations from the local businesses and organizations, and it's so far it's worked quite well.
Along with the two local performers, at least two of the bands have ties to Grant County. Once Upon a Tuesday's drummer Sandy Johnson grew up in the city. He said the festival gives them a chance to come home. This was the band's second time performing at the festival. Lead vocalist Tyke Reese and bass player Keith McNeil said they enjoyed the venue.
Great people, and you know, it's a very professional stage. I mean, it's pretty awesome to play here, and
a lot of other great bands that you get to play with. So it's hang out with some great people.
Along with the music, Freighter Rotary Club held its annual 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and the festival saw the return of the Car and Cycle Show. Fred Getz, the announcer for the show, said the event brought about 90 classic and new cars from across the state.
We're doing this for a fundraiser for Alzheimer's, and so the proceeds after costs all go to the Alzheimer's Foundation.
The event attracts people to the businesses along Basin Street. Getz said the show brings families to come and display their cars.
Oh, there's some very nice cars out here, you know, and each one's individual. I mean, that you may not like it, but you got to stop and realize how much time people put into them to do it their way. And that's what you got to appreciate, is the work they did to do it.
For iFiber One News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
And we'll be right back after this.
We believe in home and all the magical things that come with it. We believe in living rooms with forts made from sofa cushions and blankets. We believe in the man cave, the woman cave, and finally, we believe that our calling in life is to find the home that's perfect for you. Coldwell Banker, fulfilling dreams for over 100 years.
As the summer has quickly approached, we all enjoy the family barbecue and kids playing in the sprinkler. However, many drivers are distracted and are seldom focusing on what's important while driving. It could be the random phone call, adjusting your stereo, or the lip gloss check in the mirror. Here at Farmers Insurance, we make sure you understand what coverages fit your needs. The more you know, the better you can plan. My name is Cheryl Kono, and I'm your local Farmers Insurance agent.
We are farmers.
A man is going to prison for leading police on a chase in 2 counties. Luis Ramirez, a 20-year-old Moses Lake man, pleaded guilty to attempting to elude a pursuing police vehicle, taking a motor vehicle without permission, and obstructing a law enforcement officer. He was sentenced to 1 year and 8 months in prison. On May 8th, a Mattawa police officer spotted a 1998 Honda Civic make an illegal U-turn. When the officer tried to stop the vehicle, the driver fled. He outran police once, but a deputy spotted him and began chasing the car a second time. The chase ended in Othello when the Civic went through a yard and over a 2-foot-tall concrete retaining wall. The Civic was stolen in Warden. In Northwest news, nearly 24 wildfires have destroyed homes and burned nearly 1 million acres across the Pacific Northwest. This video from a remote-controlled aerial vehicle shows the damage left by the flames of the Carlton Complex fire in Pateros. The fire is made up of 4 wildfires in the area: Stokes, Gold Hikes, French Creek, and Cougar Flat. As the footage shows, homes were completely destroyed and the landscape is nothing but the charred remains of trees and shrubs. Officials say the fire has burned over 168,000 acres of trees, brush, and grass, and 150 homes have been destroyed. Sunday's official estimate puts the wildfire burning more than 370 square miles. According to the OMAC Chronicle, the fire was started by lightning early last week, and a state of emergency was declared by Okanagan County Commissioners on Friday. The Chronicle says between 300 to 500 homes have been evacuated, and Red Cross shelters have opened up in Twisp, OMAC, and Chelan. According to the Northwest Interagency Coordination Center, the Carlton fire is 2% contained. The Mills Canyon wildfire near Entiat is now 75% contained. The Saddle Mountain fire near Vantage is 90% contained. Crews from New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming are in Washington to help fight the wildfires. Drifting wildfire smoke has lowered air quality in much of eastern Washington and parts of northern Idaho. The Washington Ecology Department and the Idaho Department of Environmental Quality have issued an air quality alert. The alert covers Adams, Asotin, Chelan, Douglas, Ferry, Garfield, Grant, Lincoln, Okanagan, Pend Oreille, Spokane, Stevens, and Whitman counties in Washington, and Latah, Lewis, and Nez Perce counties in Idaho. The department says smoke particles could irritate eyes and noses and aggravate heart and lung disease. Vulnerable people are advised to remain indoors. Favorable weather with a chance of rain midweek should clear the air. And that's going to do it for us here at I-501 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.